struggle. I ain't gonna say that.
Well,
walk down the road and it's
why is it not down there? No, it's not down there. Should be.
Yeah.
It's like we're working, it's just not doing it. Okay. Well, looks like we're on, and it's time to get started and all of that. All right. We're on this morning. We're going to do a little something a little bit different today. It's New Year's. Happy New Year's. I hope everybody got their Happy New Year gifts and everything that the New Year elf is supposed to come and slip under the left leg of your underwear. If you didn't get it, then that's just something you don't do in your culture. We're just going to have some trivia today and talk about the new year for just a little bit. But you do need to sign your sheets. So if you have a sheet, make sure you sign your name on that so that you get credit for group today. And we will get that. We'll get it done pretty quickly. And we're on Thursday on our books. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I just want to share it with you real quickly, and then we'll be done. Physical health today is kind of take action. We've gone through all of those other things. We're thinking about it. So today we're going to look at one stage that we're going to have to get to is to take action. You got to do something. You think about doing something. No, you need to do something, and all of that's good stuff. But unless you do something, it doesn't help. So at some point, we need to take action. You've already begun taking steps to improve your physical health, but have not yet practiced consistently or gained a state of maintenance. So at some point, we need to say, this is what I do. This is part of who I am. And so starting on Mondays and Thursdays and whatever else day, maybe Friday, then I'm going to go and I'm going to work out, or I'm going to get up and I'm going to move around just a little bit more today. And if you're in very good shape, which, some people can be, it doesn't hurt for you to get in a little bit better shape, right? We can do better. So, start doing something, picking up something. And I hear Mr. Washington and Miss Cynthia and a few other people telling us we're not cleaning our rooms well and all of that. That's good exercise to clean your room, sweep your room, make your bed. All of that's exercise. So do all of that stuff and it'll help a little bit. So why do we celebrate the new year? It's a cultural thing. We celebrate the new year because, look, we're looking back at all of the things that happened in the past, and we're looking forward to having a prosperous new year, one that some of the goals that we've made for the last year that we didn't meet, we'll be able to meet in the upcoming year. That makes sense? And so we do those things. We talked about that yesterday. We do it a whole lot different places. So today we're just going to do a thing about just some trivia questions. Why do we do some of the things that we do? And y'all be interactive here. I know over at North you can't really be interactive, but let me share this with you. In 2026, we're working on a concept where we're going to be doing everything by Zoom. It's not going to be me all the time. It's going to be other facilitators, but we're going to be doing it by Zoom. And when we do Zoom, this is just a YouTube channel that we're using here. But when we do it by Zoom, you'll be able to ask questions and interact with the facilitator on a different level. That'll be fun stuff. That'll be good stuff. So you can ask a question, answer a question, and stuff like that from where you are. And we don't know where the originator of that's going to be. They might be in Cucamonga, yeah, but you'll still be able to engage with that. So make sure that you get everything signed and all of that stuff. And some people are going to be dragged out because the thing that we did was bring a counselor with us today, and she's going to do all that she can. And of course, Miss Courtney's here, and she'll do whatever she can to disrupt group. So if they come and pull you out, just go ahead and go, and we're not going to be here but about an hour this morning, if that long. So if you know all of these questions, then you're in good shape. If you don't know them, then let somebody else tell you what they are. So there is a famous object that drops in New York City every New Year's Eve. What is that? What is it? It's a ball? Oh, what is it? I don't know what that says. I don't know what that means. It's actually named, what is it? Anybody know what the actual name of it is? It's a big old ball. They dropped it last night, right? It's called the Times Square ball, which is kind of a misnomer because all of us know that the ball's not square, right? It's a round ball like any other ball, but one of the things that I was up this morning, I get up about 4, and I was up this morning watching the news, which comes on at 5, and I was gratified to find out there had been no terrorist attacks. Isn't that great? I mean, they didn't kill a whole bunch of thousands of people, so that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah, But it's because people are starting to stand up and say, I'd rather not be killed today. Or at the very least, I'm fighting back, right? So that's the way it is. So in which city did the first New Year's Eve ball drop take place? What was the first city that ball was dropped in? Anybody know? I thought you knew everything. You don't know everything? Oh, well, that's a good thing to know, isn't it?
I know it.
All right.
And the first city.
In the first city.
First city.
We would get real angry. We would get real angry with him for being a butt and all that stuff, but he made breakfast. So you can't get crazy with people who make breakfast and stuff like that. So guess which city? Anybody have a guess which city the first ball dropped in? Philadelphia.
New York?
New York City. Yeah, that's where it all dropped. That's where they started it. Yeah. It's the New York City Times Square ball drop. Okay. When I see some people with hats on and stuff like that, that's okay, but I was thinking those were your thinking hats. Maybe not. Perhaps not. Maybe it's just your head's cold, I guess. I don't know. So here's another one. What year did people around the world worry about the Y2K bug?
The year 2000.
No.
1999.
1999. Some of you guys are a little young in here, but I remember leading up to that New Year's Eve, man, people were freaking completely out because some people somewhere were stupid enough to stand up and say, hi, when this arbitrary time on the calendar comes, the world will end. Because the computers can't do what they're supposed to be. What? That was 26 years ago. And, what happened at Y2K? What happened? Nothing. It was a big nothing burger. Nothing. Not anything.
Zero.
Nothing. people bought food and squirreled it away, did all kind of crazy stuff. How many people believe that if we didn't have computers and if they didn't work and all of that stuff, we'd still be able to survive? Look, when I was a kid, there weren't any computers, not like these. When I first started working on computers, they had the old DOS system. You know, you had to put the stuff in. You had to type. It was just a thing it was a word processor. That was about all it was. You couldn't do anything until they came up with Word. Man, you couldn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, it was just that. Yeah, you know. So yeah, we got along real well without it. Before we had it, we'd get along without it now. Yeah. Right? You leaving? You're gone? You're going away? You're going just to get coffee? Yes. Okay. Yes, certainly. It's perfectly all right. I can't see how anybody could possibly get coffee before group.
You can't talk Doss in here.
Yeah, I do understand that. People don't know what the heck that is, but that unit, that thing that you're working on now, when you go back, when you go to Word, when you go to Google, it's all running on DOS.
Yeah.
Without DOS, it wouldn't be running at all. So that is a software thing that is running on DOS. So yeah. So it's an amazing thing. So anyway, so which country celebrates New Year first every year? Which is the first country to say, it's the New Year?
Australia.
Which country? New Zealand, the man said right up there like he knew. You know, anybody else have an idea?
I was just China.
China, she said. China. That's yeah. Well, here, where? Australia. Yeah, no. Okay. Hey, Australians usually they wake up this and they're England. Yeah. England, the man said. England. Man, people don't know. Kiribati.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Kiribati. Kiribati. It is spelled Kiribati. Kiribati. Yeah, where it is.
What is that?
You don't know where it is?
No. Never heard of it.
Well, y'all know where Jasper is? Jasper, Texas? It's above that. Yeah, it ain't. It's not in the States. It's beyond Jasper, Texas. You know, so it ain't there. Right. So I don't know where. Somebody, I don't know. Let's hold up just a second. Y'all hang on. We got a couple of seconds. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Oh, it's the first.
Kiribati. Kiribati is the Republic of Kiribati. It's an island country in the Micronesia sub-region of Oceania in the central Pacific Ocean. It's a little tiny bitty island country that is an independent little country. So it's a little bitty tiny thing. And it is about 2,500 miles southwest of Hawaii. So if you go to Hawaii and you decide to swim to Kiribati, you have to go southwest for 2,500 miles. Yeah, don't do that. You know, that's probably not a good plan. So what food is traditionally eaten in the U.S. South for good luck on New Year's Day? Yeah, what is it? Black-eyed peas. So I told y'all yesterday that my wife made me stop by the store and get some Pick Sweet black-eyed peas. And the only black-eyed peas I could find also had some snap beans interspersed amongst them. So my wife this morning is picking the snap beans out of the black-eyed peas so that we can have pure
black-eyed peas.
Yes. We don't want no snap beans in the black-eyed peas because, you know, you eat the black-eyed peas for what? Good luck in the new year. So what's going to happen to good luck if you have snap beans stuck off in the bean. It's going to snap the luck. We can't be doing that. Yeah.
But it wasn't, I'm sure, about the luck that comes from beans, right? It was about the cleansing of the system.
Oh, so them beans supposed to cleanse the system?
Yeah.
Does some stuff, yeah. Beans. Good for your heart. The more you eat them, the earlier you start. See, you thought I was going to say something nasty. I was going to say something nasty. Get myself in trouble, you know. That's what Dr. Garner said. You know, with nobody here but him, and that's what he said. I know how you So, which song is traditionally sung at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Hark the herald angels.
You know more than anything in the world. I wish you could sing. I do. I just do. You know, I get up, I hear you doing whatever you're doing, and I start praying, Lord, let that man sing. Just create in him a voice. You know, let it be good. You know, I mean, so far, the Lord has said, my grace is sufficient for you. You'll just have to. No, that's not it. Even though that was famously rendered, wasn't it? That was a good rendition of whatever he said. You know. So anybody else got it? What is it?
On Zion.
Something on Zion?
Yeah, on Zion.
My Zion?
Yeah.
No, that's not. I think you got it, but I don't think you can say it. I think that's the deal. Yeah. Anybody else got a plan? Anybody else got an idea? I mean, all the ladies over at North all know it. They're probably singing it over there right now. What is it?
Silent.
You can sing it? What are you trying to say there?
Silent night.
Silent night. So you're thinking of Christmas. This is another holiday. It's a different holiday. This is New Year's. You know, so nobody got it? Yes, sir.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, unfortunately, is not a song. That's a girl.
Yeah.
She might sing the song, but she ain't the song. What song is sung on New Year's Eve? Mariah Carey. I sing that sometime. Mariah Carey. You know. But, okay. Old. Did that help? We start old. Old McDonald's.
Old Zion.
Old Zion. It's old. It's not really old. It's AULD. Old. Old Lang. LANG. Sign. Old Lang sign.
Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Old Lang sign. So, nobody got that. Nobody got it. Now, I know the girls over there, they were singing it. I know they got it. But over here, we got no points at all on that. Yeah, you know, you got to get 100 points if you want to get the guitar. We're giving a guitar away. And nobody here got 100 points. So, question 7, you know, this leads me to believe that perhaps we're not going to get this one either. What does the song title, Auld Lang Syne, what does that mean?
New Year.
What? New Year's. Somebody said New Year's, I mean New Year's. You hear people singing that, you know it's New Year's. Okay. Anybody? Anybody want to guess?
Cleanse, some kind of.
Sing some kind of singing stuff, yeah. He's right. I mean, it's some kind of something or another. It is. You're right. It means roughly, old long since. Old long since. Sound like a good title. I'm going to come up with a song. How about old long since? Yeah, that sounds. Or times gone by is what it kind of means. You know, so we're singing about the last year. Yeah. So that's. Anybody know the words to Auld Lang Syne? No. Now I know what it means. I don't know the song. He's been singing it, but he's got the wrong words. What is it?
I said it's in a different language.
It is in a different language. I'm hoping.
I recognize the song when you said the name.
Yeah.
But I don't have the association of New Year church lights, and I don't know the song.
Y'all know the song?
Like the words?
Yeah.
Let's see what it said. I'm sorry, we're just playing around today, so y'all hang on. Because we won't.
Make a singing. I'm afraid that's as far as they would say.
Well, I remember that now. Yeah, should old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind?
That's enough.
What you just said? Did you say you stepped on a landmine?
Happy New Year.
All right, we're going to get it here in just a second. This is something you can dance to.
Oh yeah. I might do it.
This is the three tenors. Yeah, they just got promoted. They used to be the three eighters, and now they're the three tenors. You can dance to that, but not with. For all old anxiety. Okay. All right. So, which city hosts the most famous New Year's Eve fireworks display in the Southern Hemisphere? You got it.
America.
I see it. America, the man said.
Texas.
Texas.
America, guys. What about Brazil, Argentina?
Yeah. See, Texas isn't a country. Not anymore. It used to be, but it's not its own country anymore, so it can't be Texas. America is not a country. America is what? Continent. Yeah, America's a continent. United States of America is a country. Yes. What country is it that does all that?
I think Brazil.
Brazil, the man guessed was Brazil. No, it is Sydney. Australia. Yeah, you knew Australia was going to get brought up sometime today. Yeah, so it was. In Spain, what do they eat at midnight for good luck? Grapes, the man said. How many grapes? 13, the man says.
That's an obvious number.
No, he's half right. He's half right. That means if you're half right, what does that mean?
What's it?
You're half wrong. So yeah, it's grapes. They eat grapes, but at midnight they eat 12 grapes. Why do they eat 12 grapes?
One for each month.
Yeah, they want to have luck on every month of the year for 12 months. So they eat 12 grapes. Does that work?
I don't know. I can't remember that. They go run with bulls.
Yeah, I don't know. So what color underwear is worn for good luck in some Latin American countries?
Green. Purple.
Red, green,
Maybe
purple.
good with the rainbow. If I leave, I miss them all.
For some reason, they think that wearing yellow underwear.
I was right.
You were right, yeah. All he said was every color he knew, you know. But yeah, he had to hit it. So they think that wearing yellow underwear on New Year's is going to bring them good luck. Yeah. So okay. I'm thinking that Tide pulls out stains. I'm just saying. What animal is represented in the Chinese zodiac for 2024?
No.
Who?
Pig.
A dragon, somebody said.
Pig.
A what?
Pig.
A pig.
Rat.
A rat.
You're going to listen again.
Right.
Yeah, it was a dragon. So they, you know, and they have all kinds of dragon stuff, right?
Dragons.
Yeah. So what's the name for a promise made at the start of a new year, and most of us do it. What is it? A resolution. All right, so we come up with anybody had any good New Year's resolutions today? Today is the day. What's your New Year's resolution, if you don't mind sharing it with the rest of us?
Grow my relationship with God.
Grow your relationship with God. I can. What's yours?
Quit smoking cigarettes.
Quit smoking cigarettes. Yeah, that's another good one, because if you don't, you may not you may not fix your relationship with God, but you might get to meet Him quicker if you don't. Yeah. Anybody else have a good New Year's resolution? Yes, sir.
Stay fit and healthy.
Stay fit and healthy. That's usually the type of resolution we make, because what? It's vague. It don't mean nothing. I'm going to stay fit and happy. How you going? And healthy, not happy. How you going to do that? Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know, but I'm doing it. All right, then. So if you're going to be healthy, you're going to have to do like this young man right over here and stop smoking.
Yeah.
You going to do that?
Maybe fitter and healthier than I was.
Oh, yeah. And maybe a little fitter and a little healthier. So look, here's the deal. When do those resolutions go by the wayside?
Tomorrow.
By the 3rd. Usually by the 3rd. We say, well, I can't not eat that. I got to eat that. Somebody has to eat that. And I'm the one to eat that, because that's right there and I got to eat that. So, which ancient civilization is credited with starting New Year celebrations 4,000 years ago?
Nine.
Who?
Nine.
The Maslons.
Nine.
The Mayans. No.
The Egypt.
The Egypts. No.
Kabuti.
The Kabuti. The Kabuti. It was the Kabuti. Yeah. Probably wasn't the Kabuti. Because they're still trying to get over all that stuff from high school. What you calling me? A Kabuti. You a Kabuti. You know, that's what happens in that country. That's why they're all not happy with each other, because they're walking around the whole country all day long going, you a Kabuti. You know, don't call me no Kabuti. You know, that's sad. You know. So, no, they wasn't the Kabutis, though. Because Kabutis, you know, they got so much on their minds. Yeah, get the children, and what would you name, if you were a Kabuti, what would you name your first son? Big. Hello, my name is Big Kabuti. I don't know. That's really a group. That's a human group. So, no, it was actually the Babylonians.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I know you were. See, and here's the deal. The people who came up with all of these questions, they knew that the usual human American male and female knows that 4,000 years ago, the Babylonians, not the Kabutis, but the Babylonians started that. You know, they know everybody used, it was just behind your ear on the left side and you couldn't get it out. They know, who on earth knows what the Babylonians were doing 4,000 years? I wasn't there. No. So, what U.S. state was the last to officially celebrate New Year's each year? What is the U.S. state that is the last state to officially celebrate New Year's every year? No, it is not Alaska, although most people think it's Alaska, but it's not Alaska. It's not Alaska. It's never been Alaska. It probably will never be Alaska. Who is it? Hawaii. Man, right. Why would it be Hawaii? No, it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's geographical. The sun's rising, and so everybody, so it rises last on Hawaii.
Riddle me questions. Yeah, I was going with Alaska because Alaska was isn't it?
Yeah, it's not having nothing to do with it. It's geographical.
Right.
Well, you
I didn't know
leaving,
it was
you
the same
go.
day.
So okay, yeah, can't imagine people are not getting. Anyway,
The booty is next to Hawaii.
It's not allowed.
Anyway.
so what famous countdown clock is watched worldwide on New Year's? On each New Year. Wait a minute. On New Year's Eve.
Wait, what?
Okay,
What
sorry, I
famous?
had to burp. I had to burp right in the middle of that. Let me go. What famous countdown clock
Oh,
is watched worldwide on New Year's Eve?
the grandfather clock.
The grandfather clock. One of the things that we need to know, and you need to put this in your deal, is that most grandmothers don't watch grandfather clock. No, it's not. It's not a grandfather. A grandfather
Oh, it's
clock?
not?
No, of course it's not.
It's not a grandfather.
It's the Times Square countdown clock.
Oh,
We just got through talking about the Times Square. All right. So, what beverage is traditionally used for New Year's Eve toast?
What is it? I'm sorry.
What beverage is traditionally used for New Year's Eve toast? Champagne. Yeah, use champagne.
That's what.
This is one of the reasons we go over these little things on New Year's. It's kind of fun to just take a break from, regular group and do something a little fun. But look, here's the deal. Most people use alcohol and drugs on New Year's to celebrate the ending of one year and the beginning of another year. And we have dozens and dozens and probably thousands of people that lose their sobriety and lose their recovery at this time of the year because of goofy, stupid stuff. Well, everybody else is having one, so I don't want to insult him. I'll insult anybody if it's going to, you want to steal my sobriety? What is wrong with you? So I don't want, and look, I'm going to tell you what, I don't know who it is that thinks champagne is worth the drinking. I have tried to drink some of that stuff back in my stupid years. That's the worst thing, that stuff is crud. It is horrible. I mean, who on earth came up with that? Probably some drunk somewhere that ran out of something good to drink. They said, well, I'll drink this. I remember when I was a kid, my cousin and I had gotten about halfway drunk. We were just kids. And so we ran out of booze. So he said, I know where there's some wine. I said, okay, let's go get some wine. We went in his mama's cupboard back there, and she had some cooking sherry. Y'all ever drank cooking sherry?
Yes.
That'll dry your bones up. It is 92.5% salt. And I turned that bottle up and then my bones just went. It was horrible. So don't drink cooking sherry. It's to cook with, right? So, what country celebrates New Year's by smashing plates on their friend's door?
Wow. Texas.
Now, I don't know who would know something like that. But if you're my good friend, I'm gonna go over to your house and I'm gonna take one of my plates from my house and I'm gonna smash it on your front door. What I'm gonna do about the week before Christmas is go down to Walmart and buy me some cheap dishes. I ain't smashing my good plates on. It's in Denmark. Yeah, the Danes. They think, hey, that's a good idea. Yeah, I really like Bubba. I'm gonna go to Bubba's house and smash him. I really like his sister Bubina. I'm gonna do some bowls and some cups too. Yeah, I don't know why would you come up with something like that? Let's all get together and smash plates on each other's doors. I'll say, okay. So what is the last song played before midnight in Times Square? What is it?
All Finland. I don't know.
All Saturday? No. That's not it. All Lang Syne is not it.
Prince
ain't it. Prince ain't a song. Prince is a funny looking little feller. Prince ain't a song. Anyway,
Where's that person?
No, this song is by John Lennon.
All of me?
What is it?
All of me?
All of Me?
Not John Legend.
No,
John Lennon.
John Lennon. They sing, they play probably Imagine by John Lennon. Y'all remember that?
Nope. What's that one?
Y'all remember the song Imagine?
Imagine. Isn't that about the Beatles?
Is that what?
Isn't that about the Beatles?
It's by John Lennon,
Oh.
who was a Beatle until they de-Beatlized. Wait, hold up, just a second. We got to do this.
Mike and them on now.
I think we should be Beatles.
It really does. Yeah, we're at it.
And I know you can't hear this very well, but
That was John.
y'all remember that song?
I do.
See,
I do.
imagine there's no heaven. Imagine there's no hell. It's easy if you try. Y'all never heard that song?
Yeah.
Bubbles on the sky. Good song. I don't like the premise. Living for today. Living, but you know. Okay, they play that, and I don't know why. What is the first? What is the first? Look, this is a good one. Everybody ought to get this one. What is the first holiday celebrated each calendar year? The first holiday celebrated. What is it? New Year's. Okay. New Year's Day. Right. So what famous phrase is commonly said at midnight on December the 31st? Happy New Year. Yeah, man. All right. Now this one everybody's going to be able to get. It's blank. It's nothing. That one ain't got nothing on there. So what happened?
Game over.
Well, it's just about because that was it. I thought it had all of this stuff, but it has it quit on. Hold up. So what do people usually do at midnight on New Year's Eve to bring good luck?
Yes.
They do what? No. They don't know. Anybody?
Kiss.
They kiss. Everybody kisses. You know, is that a guarantee of good luck? Well, you know. But that's what. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. I don't. You know, it's just like everything else. Somebody eating 12 grapes. Somebody wearing yellow underwear. Somebody, you know, all of it for good luck. Let me share a little something with you that I don't want good luck in the new year. I'm okay with not having good luck in the new year. I'm led by the Holy Spirit, and I'm under the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ, and I let Him, you know, and that ain't about luck. So I ain't living on luck. So I'm not wearing yellow underwear and eating grapes so that I might possibly get some. No. So why do people make New Year's resolutions? You know we're not going to keep them. Now, do people keep New Year's resolutions?
Sure.
There's always outliers. There's some people that's made some. I've made some and kept some and made some and didn't keep most of them. You know, but so why do we make them in the first place? Tradition, that's a big deal, isn't it? Yeah, it's a tradition. That, I'm sure, is part of it. That's not the answer that we have here, but, you know, I'm sure it's tradition. You know, I did not make any New Year's resolutions. I didn't get up this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning and said, now let me think. what I want to do in the new year. I did not make that resolution. Usually I get up every morning and make a resolution.
Yeah.
What I want to do that day. And I'm like Nathaniel. I want to get closer to my God. If you ever think, well, how close to God do you want to get? There, as close as I can. There used to be a Christian song that we sang all the time that says, I want to get so close to Him that there's no big change on that day when Jesus calls my name. When I stand before, we're going to be totally changed. I want to be so close to Him by that time that that's not a big deal. And I'm going to tell y'all this. You may not know this because I know I'm kind, sweet, good, and all of that kind of stuff. And you can see the fruit of the Spirit flowing from me every day and all of that kind of stuff. But I got a long way to go. Everybody, good. Thank you. Yeah, bunch of ingrates. Yeah. So why do we make those? We feel like we're doing something productive. Starting tomorrow. Usually it's starting tomorrow. When we get up in the morning and say, my New Year's resolution is to stop smoking, stop drinking, stop cussing, stop being stupid, stop doing whatever it is. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to start that, right? Or next Monday, I'm going to start that, whatever, because we always give us that little bit of a bumper, leeway, little bit of leeway, so that I can still do the ignorant stuff for one more day. Y'all know there's a soccer ball out there in the front yard?
Yeah.
I know how I got that.
I don't know how it got there. That's probably one of them stinking rolling soccer balls that went there all by itself. I don't know. That kind of stuff. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to do that. What do you call a bunch of resolutions that are broken by January the 2nd?
Tradition.
Tradition. That's probably true, but most look, there is actually a title for that. So anybody got an idea? It's a New Year's tragedy. That's what they're called, the New Year's tragedy, because we have the New Year's resolution on the first day. Usually by the second day, absolutely by the third day, we have a New Year's tragedy. So we start off with a New Year's tradition and end up with a New Year's tragedy. Usually, what we do is get something that is beyond us to start with. I need to make a New Year's resolution that I can meet. I'm 5'8". 5'8". My whole adult life I've been 5'8". When I went to the military, they said you're 68 inches tall. Okay, that's 5'8". Right? And, I can make a New Year's resolution that this year, I'm going to be 6 foot. Am I going to do it?
You got it.
No, I ain't going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Yeah, by tomorrow, when I wake up tomorrow morning, guess what? I won't be 5'8". So, I can't do something like that, but getting closer to God, that's something I want to do, but it's also kind of vague. What are you going to do? I'm going to get closer to God. What are you going to get on a ladder? And what are you going to do? You're going to sit on top of your house? What are you going to do? I'm going to start reading the Bible more. That's a good New Year's, that's a resolution. Get you closer to God. I'm going to start praying more. I'm going to start fasting. I'm going to do I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go to church. I talk to a lot of people. Yes, I love the Lord God. I do. No, I don't go to church. I don't like church. I don't like that preacher. I don't like him people. Look, the Bible says you can tell that you have passed from death unto life because you love the brethren. Yeah. If you don't love the church folk, you ain't saved. People say, well, you can't say that. Yes, I can. I just did. And it's just what the Bible says. I can. What?
Then when you go to church, you're not even there for them. You are, but you're not. You're there for God.
Well, exactly right. So, what do you call, in what country do people wear red underwear on New Year's Eve for good luck? Some people remember. Y'all remember the country that wears yellow underwear?
No.
I don't either. It's done gone by. It's like a New Year's resolution. We done forgot that. But which one of them wear red underwear?
It was Spain, right?
Say it again.
It was Spain with the
Spain?
yellow.
Was it Spain? Could have been. Don't know.
It was some Latino country.
It was some Latino. So, what other country wears red underwear for good luck?
Kabuti wears red.
I said Santa Claus he said
Kabuti wears red. Hey, I really don't care what color you wear. I just want you to wear some underwear. You know, I mean, especially if you're in Kabuti. You need to be wearing some underwear. So this is Italy. Italy and some Latin American countries. So, you know, they wear red underwear in order to have good luck. So if you are not having real good luck, you might ought to buy you some new underwear. You know, yellow underwear, red underwear. If you could get some red underwear with some little yellow dots all over it,
Okay.
yeah. And look, if you get those, you don't want to wear those under your clothing. You want to wear those, you know, put your pants on and then put your underwear on the outside of your pants so everybody knows that you got the good luck going.
I'm super lucky man.
Yeah, that's how you do it. So people will know that. That'll start a new, you know, trend if you do that. So
Now you look more traditions.
So why do we sing that old lang syne song?
That's what it's sad about.
It's
To celebrate
tradition.
the past.
Because it's tradition. That's usually why we sing it, because no one ever remembers the word. Nobody knows the word. So we already asked that one. What do you get? Look, this is a good one. What do you get if you stay up all night long on New Year's Eve?
Tired.
That's exactly it. Very tired, very early in the new year. So, what is a popular New Year's Eve activity involving balloons or confetti? It's a tradition. We do it every year. Popular New Year's Eve activity involving balloons and confetti.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, the man said. You know that made no sense at all. That's just a word, right? It's like saying moose,
Where?
chicken. You know,
Moose is the problem. Where?
what it's called is making a mess and calling it a celebration.
Okay.
We do that. We do that. You know, in New York, they may not next year, but this year they had a parade and they made all kind of mess. You know. But I don't know if they will next year. So why do people watch fireworks on New Year's Eve? That's a tradition that's been going on for a long time. But why do we do it?
Pretty light.
Pretty light celebration. Yeah, because loud noises are thought to scare away bad luck. It's all about luck. You know, so the loud noises and the flashing lights and all of that stuff is supposed to scare away any bad luck that the red and yellow underwear are trying to bring in. The loud noises are shooting it out. So if you're shooting the fireworks to run off the bad luck and wearing the underwear on the outside that's yellow and red, then man, you're going to be one lucky sucker this year. Right? It's going to be fantastic for you. I'm amazed. You're going to be so lucky and all that. I'm just going to hang around you for the fallout. You know? It's going to be something. So, why do people eat black-eyed peas on New Year's Eve?
Because they were told to.
Because they were told to. Yeah. To make their future peaceful. Get it? Peaceful. It's a pun. Peaceful. That's like that lady got up there, you know, when when the beauty pageant people all get up there and they're all saying, well, what do you want for the world and all of this kind of stuff? What do they always say?
World peace.
World peace. And so some of them little gals said, why does everybody want world peace? Or, world, get it? World peace. So, what do you call a party when everyone promises to start fresh tomorrow?
A lie.
A resolution.
A lie, the man said. It's a New Year's Eve party. Most of us, we're going to do it differently tomorrow. Why is champagne popular on New Year's Eve?
Bubbles.
Yeah, because bubbles make everything more fun. Is that true? No. Over here at Market Basket, they sell a little drink that's sugar-free, but it's carbonated, and it's got the bubbles and stuff. And man, I wish Ada wouldn't do that. It tastes pretty good. It's sugar-free, but what you trying to say?
Charnel.
Say it again.
Charnel.
No, it ain't. That's booze. This is just a drink. It's like sparkling water or something like that. It's pretty. I drink them from time to time because they're sugar free and all of that. And it's got a little bit of a taste to it. And so I don't eat sugar, so that helps me a little bit. But bubbles make everything more fun, and I don't ascribe to that. Why should you avoid making a resolution about New Year's Eve? I don't understand that one. What? No. What should you avoid when you're making a resolution about New Year's Eve?
Impossible thing.
Anything. This says eating less chocolate. So,
Feel right about that.
I don't eat chocolate. So,
You don't have to make a resolution.
No.
You're right.
So, which zodiac sign do most people secretly blame for their New Year's Eve chaos? Gemini's, I don't know, the previous year's zodiac sign, whatever that means. That don't make sense. What do you call a countdown that everyone watches but no one listens to the numbers? Midnight Madness. Why do people hug strangers at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Because they're hippies. Because they're weird.
Because Happy New Year is socially acceptable hugging permission. When you tell somebody, Happy New Year, make sure that it is somebody that you don't mind hugging you, because that is universally known as permission to hug me.
Says who?
I don't know. These people, I don't know who these. All right. What's a New Year's Eve party essential besides food and drink?
Alcohol.
That's a drink.
In the U.S.
Somebody to take selfies with. Oh, there you go. Look. See? Yeah. Start something and you get in trouble. See? Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Anybody else have anything that's really fun about New Year? Say that again?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. We talked about fireworks. What are fireworks for? Why do we shoot fireworks?
Scare everybody else's dogs.
Scare everybody else's dog. Scare away bad luck. What we're supposed to do. There's a lot of things that we can look forward to in the new year. There's also a lot of things that we could use as resolutions in the new year. One of the big deals, look, I do this resolution every day. I don't make a New Year's resolution because I know that they're not stickable. They don't usually last. But every day I get up and thank God for several different things. But one thing I thank God for is my sobriety. I am sober. I ain't ever going to be drunk again. I don't care. I'm going to die sober. And that's an amazing thing. One of the things that I thank God for is that I know what I did last night. I can tell you what show I watched on television last night. I can tell you what I had for supper last night. It was horrible. It was terrible. But I ate some of it anyway. My wife bought, there's a little place around us that it's a meat market, and it's called the Yellow Rose. And she went in there and bought a whole bunch. For $100, you can get a whole bunch of different stuff. And one of the things she got was some cheese dip. And it said on there, extreme. And she just thought it was extreme cheese. So she put it in a pot, and we put a little thing. And it, when you put the chip in it's not supposed to burn the chip up. Yeah. It's terrible. So we put a whole other block of cheese in it, a whole big thing of tomato sauce in it, and still could barely eat it. Whoever eats that is nuts. Now, just tell me. I don't know. I know a lot of people who love hot food. You like the hot stuff. It doesn't enhance the flavor of the food at all.
Acids do.
It doesn't. It doesn't. If you taste the food here, you add all of this hot stuff to it, and you taste it here, all it does is burn your mouth. It's the same taste, but now it burns your mouth. It does not enhance the flavor of the food. Maybe a tiny little bit might.
All things need to be balanced.
Yeah, they do, but this was so hot you could not eat it. I don't understand that. The other thing I want to leave you with this morning is if you have a need for breakfast and you want to eat some good breakfast, don't do it. Don't go to Market Basket over here to get some breakfast. I went over there yesterday, when my stomach been a little messed up. I have to have a little something every day. And so I went over there yesterday morning to get some breakfast. I had 1 scoop of scrambled up eggs, 1 scoop of scrambled eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, $6. $6. And the lady told me, well, what cost you the most there, was the bacon. Bacon cost about $2 a slice. I said, you're out of your cotton picking mind. I can get a pig, raise it, kill it, skin it, and make the bacon for $2. $2 for 1 piece of bacon? Come on. So y'all don't go even. Y'all don't go down. Y'all don't go over there and eat that stuff. That's great. You have something?
I just want to know, Doc. When you eat them hot and spicy foods, somebody goes in spicy, it's going to come out spicy. So you got to be aware.
Well, they tell me that, all of those peppers and things are really good for you. But, and I know people who, they have to have all of that in their food. And the big reason for that, it is true that you do, but you've already burned up all of your taste buds, so they're burnt out. You can't taste your food. Well, it makes it able for you to taste it because you've burnt up it's just like cocaine in your receptors. Cocaine burns your receptors up, so you can't have any, so you can't taste good food. Try it. Take all of the hot stuff out and then taste the food. It'll taste so bland to you because you don't have any taste buds left. You burnt them off. Look, you Google it. I Google these things. I just don't pop off. I do pop off a lot, but I Google it and find out. Why is it that food, if you eat a lot of food with this hot stuff in it, and then you eat regular food, why does it taste so bland? And the answer to that is if you eat enough hot foods, it will burn out up to 95% of your taste buds. So you can't taste food. You're just, that's hot. Oh, that tastes good. Oh, yeah, that's hot. That's the way food ought to be right there, You can either use it for this or start a fire with it. But here's the deal, too. If you like your food hot, if you like your food, chemically induced and has nuclear stuff, then that's your business. That's your business. Put that stuff in there, and then, when you go to the bathroom, we'll know you can yodel. That's so-and-so. He's just in the bathroom. Ain't nothing weird going on. He's just having a movement. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you, ladies. I'll be over there after a while.